Hello, it's Sally here from Dotty B. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on my Stitch the Seasons winter project that I'm following along with Corinne from To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne. So in my last video, I think I was working on the honesty, which I've now completed. I've couched all the stems. Let's see. I've used like an olive green for the stems, a wool, and then I've gone over it in a grey pearl egg cotton. And then for the little seed heads, I've sewn in some sequins. I did actually take that one apart and sew some sequins in that one just to make it look like they've got seeds inside, and then I sew the net over the top of it. So I'm really happy with the effect that I've got with those. So done those, and then I started onto the hydrangea head. So I've done quite a lot of work here. It's took me quite a long time to thread paint these. I've left one blank so that I can show you what I did, and I've used like a peachy, like a cream beigey colour, and then a peachy colour, and then again I've used the olive green for the centre, which is just a French knot. So I'm going to be working on this today. So I'm going to show you what I did to produce the flowers. As you can see, there's a white and a peach, and then we've got a little centre. This is like a yellow centre, but I've used the olive green colour just to mute down the colours. So first of all, I did the white, and I'm just using, this is a DMC, it's called Blanc. I think it's just a tapestry wool, yes, tapestry. So that's what I used. Just grab a needle and show you what I did. So I've got a little bit of white here. I always like to start in the centre of where I need to stitch. It just keeps your stitches a little bit straighter. And so I'm just doing the tip of this petal. When I first started this flower, I started to where I've got the peach. I did actually start this in, let me just see if I can find, which wool was it? I had a peach. Here's all my, yes, I think it was that one here, like a peachy wool. I don't know whether it was this one or not. I don't know where. I thought it was, I've got a different one. I don't know, it's very similar anyway. I started with a wool, and the colour looked really, really flat. So I started on this flower here first. So I unpicked it, and then I've used a combination of different peach colours to do the petals, just to give it, well, there's two reasons why. Just to give it a little a bit of variation, and also because I had several peach colours. Let me just see if I can find them all. I've got loads of peachy colours. What did I use? I used that one. I used that, which is almost a tan brownish colour. Oh, there's the other one I used. So I had lots of little bits of peach, but I didn't have enough to do the whole head. I thought I was going to run out of all of the separate peach colours that I had. So what I did was I used 4 strands and put 4 different colours together to kind of make the thread last longer, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I'll show you what I did in a minute when I've just finished off this white. So that's just a little bit more white here. So I've just used the colours on the fabric as a guide to do the white tip of the flower. So that's the first one. White tip of the petal, sorry. and then I'm going to do a little bit here. This is getting quite quite thick and bulky. Rather than knot this, I'm just going to, because I've got a little bit of thread there, I'm just going to go through the thread that's already there at the back and just kind of go back on myself, and it kind of makes a little loop which shouldn't come undone, rather than make a knot. So I did struggle to get my needle through in some places because it was so thick. So I'm just going to do, to be honest, that's covered all of the white that was there. So I'm going to travel down. In fact, I'm going to finish that off. Again, I'm not going to knot it, I'm just going to wrap it around on itself. I think it will stay. And then work down to this one. I'm going to have to knot this one because I've got nothing to anchor my thread to. So again, I'm going to start in the middle. And just go up. And then what I'm going to do, just start up here and then go back down. It just means you're not using as much, and if I'm going here, not using as much thread at the back by doing it like this. Can you see? There's not that much thread at the back. Okay, so that's those three. I'm going to come back down to here. And go up here. I hope you're all well today and getting ready for Christmas. I went out this morning to do some Christmas shopping. Here in the UK, I don't know if it's all over the UK, but it's definitely in the East Midlands. We have got really, really strong winds at the moment. It was so windy out. It still is now, but it has settled down slightly. But yeah, very strong. We were going down one road, well, a couple of roads actually, and there was fallen trees in the way at the side of the road. So yeah, it's very windy today. Right, so that's all the white done. I'm just going to finish that off by going through a couple of my stitches. I shouldn't need to knot it. Okay, right, so the petals. What I did was, excuse me, excuse me, right, oh, it's a bit messed up. I don't know what I've done here. I've tangled it all up. Right, so that's my first peachy colour. This one, it's got a knot in it already. I'm just going to snip that off. I think this is from this reel here. It's come undone. Right, okay, so I'm going to cut them all the same length. So this one here is like a DMC 6-stranded. This one here is, it's just, I don't know what it is. I got it with a load of other threads. It's got no label on it. It's just like it's just a peachy colour. I'm going to make sure I can untangle it right. And I don't think it's not even a 6-strand. I think it might be. I think it's got 4 strands to it. This has. So I'm just going to cut them all the same length. They're all slightly different peach colours. So like I said earlier, I haven't got enough to do the whole thing in just a uniform colour. So I'm kind of improvising but also I think it the effect it has created is lovely, because I've got like almost a variegated look to it. So yeah, I think it's worked out quite well, and it would work even better if I could find the other peach colour that I was using, because if I can't find it then it's not going to look the same. I know they're all here. See, I think that's one of the ones that I've used. Oh, it was this one here. It wasn't even a peach, it's more of a really pale goldy colour. So that's one of the others that I used. As I say, I used 4 colours in total. So I'm just going to cut this the same length. I hope this is making sense. Right, so there's 3 different colours here, and I'm also using this, which I think is a small perlé, I think is a thin perlé. Again, I don't know really what it is because it hasn't got a label on it, and I got it in just a bit of a, you know, stash with all the threads, so I couldn't tell you what it was. But so I'm going to take, so these 3 colours here, I'm going to take 1 strand of each. Okay. I'm probably making this sound more complicated than it is, but hopefully it'll all make sense. So there's the 3, and as I said, I did 4. So this is the other one that I'm using, this one here, but because this is just a single ply, I'm just taking this off the reel. So this is the 4th colour that I'm going to use. So snip that at the same length as the others, and pop it to the side, and we'll grab a needle. Did I grab a needle? No, I didn't. So I think I used this one. So I've got 5 threads to, I'm just going to see if I can get that through this needle. It can be, oh no, there you go. So I've got 4 strands. Okay, so this is just the thread painting. I'm going to start here. Because it's quite a long stitch, I'm going to do some long and short stitches. So some are going to be shorter than the others, and some are going to be a bit longer than the others. So I've started a little way off. I'm going to go, I'm kind of going into the white as well, just so there's not a sharp edge. And again, I'm going into the middle, kind of like the middle of the white, because I don't want a blocked, like a line or anything like that. I want it to kind of mingle together. And all I'm going to do is just fill the petal with stitches. It's starting to get a little bit dark here. I can see rain on the window. I think it might be starting to rain. I hope you can still see clearly. I have got a new lamp light, but I've not had a chance to have a play with it yet, so I don't know how to set it up for my videos. I must do that. I'm going to do that when I have a moment. So hopefully you could be able to see a little bit better, because it's very dark. It's just gone really, really dark. Dear, what are we doing here? That's the only trouble with using lots of several strands, and especially because they're not the same. It may just get them level again. Yeah. Let me just grab that lamp and see if I can. I do apologise because I haven't had a chance, like I said, I haven't had a chance to play with this. I wonder if, I don't think that's going to work. I need to set it up properly. Nope, 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 nope. Oh dear me. Right, I'm going to switch it off. I'm not going to do that while I'm... Oh yeah, I'm going to do that when I've switched the camera off. Otherwise, I'll be messing around with it and you don't want to see me messing around with the light. Let me just move that out of the way. Try and get as much light as I can from the window. Yeah, it's raining. The rain is coming. I've been busy wrapping my presents today, so I'm quite up to date, which is unusual for me. I'm usually doing it Christmas Eve, so I leave it till the last minute, but I'm trying to be a bit more organised. So then I thought, no, I want to get on and do a video because I've not done a video for a few days. So, and this is the project that I'm working on at the moment. After this, I'm going to pop over to my Roxy project and do a little bit of stitching on that and try and get that up to, well, not even up to date, but finished, because we've had the last prompt and it can be finished now. I've been thinking about what projects I'm doing next year. Obviously this one will still be carried over to January and February because it's still a winter, so I will still be doing this one. And I'm not sure what oh, we did you see the Roxy videos where we were given little bits of hints about what the project was going to be? The six-month projects. I think they're all separate projects, so it'll be interesting to see what they are. And then I've got a calendar project which I'm following along with vintage. Oh, I can't remember the name again. It's vintage. I can't remember. Oh, my mind's gone blank. I'm terrible. Anyway, so that's like a monthly. There's 12 projects. It's a calendar, so there's 12 projects, one for each month. And Vintage Blend Studios. There, it's just come to me, and I think the lady's name is Susanna. So yeah, got that. And I am ready to start another one of my pages in my journal, my fabric journal. So I just need to sit down and just plan what I'm doing. I know kind of what I'm doing, but I just need to gather all my supplies and everything up. But it's a busy time of year at the moment, as you all would know as well. Getting everything tied up for Christmas. So this one's nearly finished. So I'm not going to do all of the petals because you can see, you can get the gist of it. So I'll finish that off camera, the petals, and I want to show you what I'm going to do with the centre. I'll just finish this one off quickly. That's about the last stitch. So the beauty with working with 4 stitches, it doesn't, 4 strands, it doesn't take that long to fill in your space. So yeah, that's how you do this, the stitches. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this off so that I haven't got thread in the way. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Sorry about this. It's got strands of thread all over the place. Right. What I'm going to do with the centre. Now, when I was speaking last time, I mentioned that this netting that I've got, that I've used for the honesty, I was thinking of putting it in the centre, like scrunching it all up maybe. Let me just snip it off and see if we can see what we can do. This is all I've got of this. I'm sure I could buy some more, but I like to use what I've got really. I don't really like to buy too much for a project. Right, let's just snip it off there and see. There's 2 layers here. Okay, so what I thought was, let me just get some pins and see if I can do this. Look, I tidied up my pin cushion. All nice and neat and tidy. It was a bit of a mess the other day. So I kind of want it all scrunchy. And then I want to put some, hopefully I can still kind of see the pattern underneath, because I want to put some beads on top of the net. So, do one there. And then let me start on this side. I don't think that's going to be enough on its own, so we'll get a little bit this way. There. And then once I've sewed this down, I can, as I sew it down, I'll kind of manipulate the fabric, the net around the flowers, so that the flowers aren't covered in net. I think that might be enough. I'm just going to snip that off there. But yeah, that's kind of, it doesn't look that good at the moment, but I believe it will. I'm going to have faith, because I think it'll look quite good with, and then sprinkled with beads and everything. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to get some cream thread. So I've got that, but I think that might be too thick. I'm just going to go for a thinner one. Oh, what's that there? That's quite thin. Yeah, that will be fine. So this is just a, I don't know whether it's a crochet cotton or a pearl. Again, it's not, it hasn't got a label, so I have no idea what it is. And right, let's give it a go and see. I'll start up here, and all I'm going to do is just do a little stitch and then move on. I'm just going to take a couple of the couple of these pins, because I want to kind of manipulate the net around the flowers. So just little stitches, kind of tacking it down. Around the flowers. See if I can get a piece up here. Yep. There we go, and I'm going to just work around the edge. Okay. Let's get it around a little bit. Right, I think I'm just going to take that one off. Hopefully this will give a little bit of texture and to the work. Just have to take that one out as well. I'm not sure that everything's going to come undone when I do that, but we will see. There we go. It seems to be getting darker and darker at the moment. I'm really sorry that the picture quality isn't that great of the video. I promise I will get my light sorted out for my next one. Right, just making that one go round the corner a little bit and into that little space where the flowers are. And then we've got this one here now. That's what I'm going to push up a little bit. There. There we go. Like that. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go and once I've got the beads on, they were all flat, it'll all go down anyway. But I might just tack it down anyway. Where was my last stitch? Somewhere there. And we'll have that like that. And then I want to come up down here. So I'm just going to pull my fabric down a little bit. Just try that one again because it's not come through properly. Just take this pin out. Right, it's getting darker and darker. I think I might just pause the video and see if I can get that light working because it's just, it's too dark for me to even stitch as well. I'm struggling to see properly. Right, I'm just going to pause and see if I can get my light working. I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, I think I've got it working. Well, I have got it working. So hopefully you can see a little bit better now. And I can see a little bit better as well. So that's a win-win. Right. Just got to find out where I was. I think it was, right, it was around here somewhere. Okay, so finish this off, and then I'm going to start adding some beads onto it. Right, I just need to take that one out. I've got a little bit of a space down here that I think, yeah, I think it'll go there. I'll have that. I don't know whether you can hear the wind and the rain rattling on the window. It's coming straight at the window. It's a dull and dark day today. Right, nearly done. There, and just this last little bit here, I'm just going to take that off because we've just about got it tied down. So I'm just going to fold the fabric over there, the net over there, so it goes around this flower, and then I think I must be meeting up with where I started. I think that one won't go through for some reason. Yeah, that's it. So okay, we're through. It is a little bit but once that's down, I think it'll be okay. I think what I'll do is I'll just put a few little stitches. Although the beads will probably tie down, but it doesn't matter. I can see through this net. I can see through some of the net, but I can't see through all of the net, so I think I'm just going to guess and just place the beads randomly. I don't think it's not going to matter, I don't think. Right, just one more stitch to tie that down here. Okay, so right, so that's our netting. Yeah, I think it'll look okay. Right, so beads. Let's see, this one. I've got these as well. Whether it's those ones or they're quite nice. I think I'm going to do a selection of different coloured beads. Let's just see what's in here. Right, okay. Yeah. Did I say I quite like, yeah, those as well. Right, I'm going to use the same thread that I've been using to tie the net down, and where are we? Just about there. I'm just going to randomly pop beads on. I think let's see how it looks. Just going to go through a couple of times and then move on. I know some people like to tie the beads down, but I don't. Well, I do sometimes, but I want to see how they look, and I'm being impatient. So I'm just randomly coming up and popping another bead in. So if I go over with one colour and then I'm going to go back over with another colour, I think that'll be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I think I'm quite pleased with this actually. I think I like the effect it's creating. Trying to keep everything fairly pale, so which is difficult for me because I just go for colour, but I am trying to tone down my colours a little bit and just keep everything quite pale. I mean, it'll still be colourful, but in a paler way. I kind of want it to look like a frosting of a frost has come over it. There we go. Right, so let's yeah, so that's the one colour. So if I what about this colour? Yeah, that will look nice. So I know there's not that much difference in colour, but so I'm just going to show you what colours I'm using, and then I'll go away and finish everything off screen, so you don't want to see me just sat here beading and whatnot. So that's the beigey kind of colour. So we could stay with those two colours, or I've got one more. So do I go for another colour? So I can't help myself going for these colours. So yeah, they look lovely, don't they? I like them. Go for I've got that colour, which is like a pearly colour, or I've got this, which kind of is a little bit like the, yeah, look at that. Oh, hang on. No, I don't know. No, I don't like that colour on this. I've got a grey. Nope. I think those three colours I'm going to go for. So the beigey colour, the peachy colour, and that pearl I'm going to go for. So I'm going to finish off now, I think, and switch the camera off, and then finish this off camera, I think. But you can see what it's going to be like. Yeah, yes, I like that. So, and then I'm going to be working on my leaf. Not sure what I'm going to do there. I think I might do a little bit of I'm going to get some applique, so I might get some more green and add more green fabric on top of that. Some patterned, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. I haven't got a clue. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to be working on next. I think I'm going to be travelling around, but I don't know. And then I might go down to this. I've got another hydrangea down here, which is even paler. So I think I might do the same, just to, not the same colours, but this has kind of got a grey actually. So I might, and I think I've got a grey. I've got this here, and this is a grey perlé cotton. So, yeah, I'm going to use that. I think it's a silvery grey, so that will look. And then there is still some white in here as well, so what I might do is I might do the whitish cream. That's the one I used, this one here, Blanc white. It looks cream to me, but yeah, so I might do that for the white bits, and then that for the grey. So that's the plan. And then I'm going to do the same centre, I think, because I love what's happening here. This is going to be fab when it's finished, I think. Yeah, I really like that. I like the effect that's having. So yeah. Oh, lovely. It's all good. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to finish that off. I'm losing beads everywhere. Let me just pop these away. I've just heard one fall on the floor. I think that's it. With all the red that's tied on. Right. So yeah, I'm going to be finishing that off, and then sorting out my leaf, and then onto this other hydrangea. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye bye.